mighty Aeropod in good company with this instant collection of Radar Rangers by Hot Wheels that I scored from a seller on eBay, and believe me, it was a very economical purchase, and the shipping was reasonable, and I had them in 2 days. Going to be keeping an eye on his list because the unsealed or loose cars are kind of even more useful than the sealed ones, which is just packaging you gotta care for, and I just can hardly ever bear to bring myself to open stuff, especially if it's vintage or highly collectible. So this is cool because I actually get to do stuff with them. They've done a little bit of basic research. The form was first released in 1988, as part of the Action and Command mainline segment series. This is the base of what I believe is an example of that first release. I have 2 examples of it. Here's the printing on the side. Sorry, kind of skipped that on the first one. To go right to the stampings, which I've been trying to discern for a while, and I am convinced that says 1988. I need to get a loop or something like that. There's the tampo on the side. All have a revolving radar dish and assorted markings. I really like that one so much. The green one's grown on me overnight. When I first unpacked it, I was kind of like, just the wrong colors. I think the blue is wrong, or the purple, whatever that shade is. And there's the markings on the bottom of this, which is just impossible to read because they gunked it with black paint. One thing that can be said about the form that's very positive is that it's all metal except for the wheels and the radar dish and these accoutrements stuck into it. Of them, I believe this is the most rare or collectible example. It was part of a Toys R Us 10-pack release in 1997, and it's my favorite color scheme of them all. Here's the teal one, which also has grown on me overnight. Although I don't like seeing it stamped radar range. I like this one is just nice and subtle. Stamping on the side. Here's the base of the teal example. Is that upside down? No, it says Malaysia. Mattel, whatever. And right now I can account for 6 variants on the 11 that were produced, and was just able to order a brand new sealed
miles and miles and miles
unit of the white one, which is the most appealing of them. Of the whole mess to me. They got the NASA colors right on that, and I'll enjoy having a sealed example of that, and I'm going to try to find a loose one as well so we can keep them packed up. I do intend to paint at least one of these, possibly the gold as well, and the teal, or figure out a way to work with it and lose the name there. It just doesn't do much for me. Discontinued, but much ado is made of how it still works with one of the truck track sets. And I just like it because it's a space vehicle by a company you usually wouldn't associate them with. And again, it's another Hot Wheels car for guys who don't, or people, sorry, who don't dig hot rods, and instead are looking for a different kind of fantasy creation. And it's heavy. It looks like it was expensive to produce. All metal. And I doubt it sold very well. Who knows? I couldn't have cared less about Hot Wheels in the late 1990s. And although this would have caught my eye, I would have wanted one, and that's why I stayed out of places like Toys R Us or whatever, and lost track of our childhood collection of cars, which never included anything like this. Over the years, and I'm now sort of compensating for it carefully and as economically as I can. And this was just a godsend. I'm going to try to find examples of the other variants. I don't think I'll need more than that one sealed, which I just jumped on because the price was remarkable. And would rather have them loose so that they can populate the different little diorama setups or off-world track environment that I'm going to pursue as part of this art installation project. The gallery that I work at in Syracuse, New York, is actually a long hallway down a single-floor office building. And, you know, I'm thinking, I want to race Hot Wheels cars down the hallway at the Tech Garden, down the length of the gallery. I think people would go nuts. So anyway, Radar Ranger. I appreciate the form. And check out the video I made of the Moon Buggy from Moon 20 or Moon 02. I always get the name wrong. Even right now, I can't remember what it is.
Ah, a perfect day. Everybody is glum.